Hey, my name is Zeus Tapato, a writer for Healing Maps, and let's talk about the N-bomb psychedelic. So there's a psychedelic called 25I-NBOME, also called the N-bomb. Also, that's kind of hilarious. Not the most popular psychedelic, at least not in the States. It's similar to MDMA, and it's oddly really popular in Poland. N-bomb and MDMA, both being phenethylamines, is where the similarities stop. The potency of N-bomb is bonkers. It's active in the microgram range, not even milligrams, and it's not active orally. The most common method is nasal or sublingual, which is the absorption on the tongue. Oh, and unlike most psychedelics, this one can get pretty fatal. In fact, your chance of getting killed by N-bomb is significantly high. The fatal aspect of N-bomb could be interactions with other substances, or skewed dosages, or straight up neurotoxicity of the substance. There's a handful of pharmacological studies of N-bomb, even less neuroscience research. Truth is, we don't know much about it, but apparently, the trip is so intense that it often induces hallucinogen persisting perception disorder, or HPPD. HPPD is a poorly researched phenomenon, but essentially a hallucination or some other cognitive issue can persist long after the trip. In the case of N-bomb, HPPD can happen up to 2 years after the initial dose. Researcher Dara Schetz called it the never-ending trip. According to Schetz, the most notable perception disorder are pseudo-hallucinations, which is when you recognize the unreality of a hallucination. Also, bizarre delusions are often associated with the substance. N-bomb is occasionally found on blotter paper, so just a heads up. Also, despite its fatal nature, it's still just the second worst N-bomb. Remember that.